Good morning. Well, considering I'm not going to upload this till later on this afternoon, good afternoon or evening or whenever you're watching this. So I was looking into a way to possibly upload these videos while mobile, and I seen a setup for it, but it's a little expensive and I really don't want to spend money right now. So as for right now, I'll probably keep uploading them until I'm back at the shop full time. I'm gonna keep uploading them in the afternoons. Chick-fil-A. Oh God, that's sweet. Ooh, that's McDonald's sweet. Damn, got sweet tea. So yesterday it rained a little bit. All through the night it rained a little bit, and this morning it's raining a little bit. And if you're in Florida, you have seen rain. I think the entire state of Florida has been rained on in the past 2 days. Second here, make sure I don't get hit. Alright. So I'm going to talk about something that I don't normally talk about. Well, actually, before I do that, I want to back up and talk about yesterday. So, Burlington Coke Factory, they don't sell Cokes no more. Well, they do, but that's the smallest section they got in the store. I went and talked to one of the people working there about a trench coat. Like, man, I haven't seen a trench coat in like 4 years. I was like, okay. But I did find out the hub office, they basically buy in miscellaneous lots from auctions and from warehouses that are, basically have overstock or non-stock, and they actually paid, well, I don't know exactly how much they paid, but they pay up to get the better stuff versus like Ross or TJ Maxx. It's all the same thing. I mean, basically it's a big flea market. They buy from someone else, put it in a nice little store, and then mark it up. But they buy a lot of their stuff, and then the central warehouse basically just puts them in pallets and ships them out. So that kind of explains why you don't ever see a lot of sets like like Walmart will have a rack of one pair of jeans, and they're all the same jean and just different sizes, and that's probably the reason why you don't see a lot of that. And but I'm kind of curious on where these auctions are. No, I'm not opening a clothing store, but I just like to know things. So, is anybody planning on going on a vacation? Because I'm thinking about it. Debating on, in fact, now that it's finally November, I need to make that phone call. But I'm thinking about going down to Fort Lauderdale, and I might close up the flea market early to go down there for one weekend early, not, and see about going and getting a license. Got the money. I counted it this morning. It's like $1,400 for the course. I figure I'd take $3 grand for just normal lodging. It takes about 7-8 days, so I'll be down there for a week. I think that'd get me by food, probably crashed out in the van or in the truck or something. So I'm gonna continue thinking about it. Idea I have for something. Anyways, back to the vacation. I was sitting there looking, and Wawa, you can go and get a credit card, and for the first month get 50% off your gas. I was sitting there thinking that, if somebody was planning on taking a road trip, you could probably look around and get credit cards to finance your trip and save money while doing it. Like get a racetrack at a Wawa or a Gate popular in Florida, and see what kind of offers they have on the credit cards. That way you can go through, buy all your gas, buy snacks, buy whatever you need. And then whenever you're back, you just pay off your credit card. Give her free money. And 50 cents. Which I was doing the math. For what I spent, it was 18 gallons. It cost me $60. Exactly at 311, so it wasn't real expensive this morning. But if they would have knocked off just 50 cents, that's $8. I'd have been down to 52. I'm just thinking. And gas has went up, what, like $1.60 a gallon? Compared to where it was a year ago, roughly. I think it was $1.40 or $1.30 or something. I know it's getting close to $1. So today, not many people know I tore down the wall at the flea market. And today's one of them days you can't even see it. I found a hedge trimmer and a extension cord I'm taking out there for $20. But yeah, it's today's gonna be. I'm having too many throwaway days in the flea market. I'm not liking that. Oh well, man, I'm driving across the Danes Point right now. As you can see in the windows and behind me, it's interesting. I gotta find that one girl that bought that 2 pieces of furniture, give them to her this morning before I even, I say open up. That's why I rolled my eyes because I was like, it's already open. I want to get that done. And I'm just gonna kind of have a chill day. Stop by Chick-fil-A. Got me a little breakfast. Mainly I just wanted to drink. I forgot my drink twice in a row coming up here. We got them last weekend. They got to buy drinks while I'm there, and they don't have any good drinks. It's all sodas or sweet tea that's way too sweet like that. Whew. You ever had that tea that's so sweet that, you know, it probably should be named diabetes tea? Yeah, I swear, they like I'm drinking a little packet of sugar down there. So, not complaining, but I'm complaining. So, I picked up a couple of things which is hopefully going to help me out on some unique content. You gotta remember, everything I'm saying is just stuff that I researched and, you know, try to pass it on to you so you don't have to research. But if you don't believe me or if you think I'm, speaking bullshit, go do research and correct me. There's possibility that I'm missing things. But yeah, it's a little too early in the morning to be doing some kind of, some kind of. See, now I'm starting to hear myself when I slur my words. I'm actually trying to correct myself now when I hear myself. Because before I ever made these videos, I never knew I did it. And I've even thought about going to speech therapy. Because it's like school, not school. So, yeah, like S8. There's like a pocket in my speech. Yeah, see, there's like speech. It's like there's a little air pocket that forms in my speech or whatever. So whenever I say it, it comes out weird because it kind of like compresses air. And it's kind of hard to explain, but I have trouble talking. Oh, so I'm debating whether I should say certain things or not. Like there's things that I'm putting together videos for. That I've actually started writing a couple of scripts. I did that last night. And I want to experiment with a couple of different types of videos, just to see if I can do it. I mean, this channel is a personal challenge for me. You know, this is a way that I can vent some of my frustrations, because I don't have any people that I can talk to about certain things. So I'm just going to talk into a camera and vent about things when I have a bad day. And this is getting a little sketchy. The wind is blowing straight at the truck, so all the water getting picked up from the tires in front of me, like it's just becoming a big haze in front of me. But yeah, this is a little personal challenge. I figured, I really want to try doing some things that are things I probably couldn't do, but I kind of want to do them, just to say I did it. That makes sense. And then I really think a road trip down to Fort Lauderdale would be cool, because what I'm doing is something that can definitely help me out if I apply it, but at the same time, I don't want to spend the money and then not use the license that I'm thinking about getting. So. But I don't know. I really haven't applied myself enough to say I warrant the license. But it's something I've been thinking about doing for about 3 years now. No, I'm not even using my contractor's license anymore. No. I think I just need to focus a little bit more on what I really, really want. Every time I say that, I think it's Spice Girls. But I guess because I'm going through this big adjustment in my life, in fact, next week's going to be a hell of a week, because I got 8 empty trash cans, and I plan on filling up every single one of them. But I'm throwing away all this stuff. I'm getting rid of so much stuff in my life. I mean, as much stuff as I still have, the amount of stuff I've gotten rid of is absolutely insane. I mean, it's crazy on how much I've gotten rid of. And I'm hoping it quits raining today, because I got a trailer full of stuff that I want to bring up to the flea market, but I can't bring it in this kind of weather. So. But yeah, next week's going to be an interesting week for me, because although this week I didn't have any work to do, I still had a lot of running around and things I had to take care of. So this week here, all I got to do is go to the bank and I'm done. That's the only running around I got to do all this week. Oh, and I had one customer for some windows, so I'm thinking about going over there and doing a quick flip on that. I mean, I'll make 3,000 or 4,000 on the windows real quick. And I'm really not trying to work, but when I see money like that that's just sitting there, oh, I think there's water dripping in the back. But I can go there and work 1 or 2 days and make that kind of money. It's kind of hard to turn down. What the hell is that noise? I don't know if y'all can hear that. Oh. So, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Try to stay dry. Pretty much, if you're in Florida, you're getting wet. I hear something dripping on my right side, and I don't know what it is. This whole roof system leaks in this truck. In fact, my little center console where the change is, right here. I'll try to show you without. No, it's. I got 2 wash rags in there, and they are soaking wet. But I got a little pool down here in the center of my truck. speaker boxes that I set up. I don't know if I showed y'all that or not, but I put all the speaker boxes on the table right here in the front of my shop. I got a guy either tomorrow night or Monday, you know, of course it's Facebook, but he owns a stereo shop down in Daytona, and hopefully he picks up all that. If he does, then I want to bring the truck in, this one, and start working on the roof, you know, get all that tape and all that crap that's up there, get all that cleaned off, because I went and I was selling all these wire wheels, and I'm like, what the hell am I selling these for? I need it, you know, I need them. So I took them back. I'm going to use them to clean off the roof. I swear I hear something dripping on the right side of me. That's right for me. I don't know if it's right for you. I think it is right for you guys. But I went to Walmart last night too. That's where the whole spray paint thing came from on the last video. But they seem to be stocked pretty good. I think most of the things that they're running out of is where, you know, the people like me go in there and just buy up, you know, a whole tray of stuff at one time. And I think that's where the whole, but it seems like everything's caught back up. Oh, and disaster evaded. La Palma, the volcano, it's calmed down. It went up to 5.1 earthquakes. So, but it's starting to calm back down again. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, I noticed there's a lot of videos saying, "Oh, well, these are all fake videos about it collapsing." And man, they've been talking about this stuff since the 70s. But it wasn't technically that island. It was islands in the Canary Islands. There's a couple of them there that can do it. But again, it's happened before. You can look at the satellite image and see there was a massive landslide. So it's in fact everything over there ends up over here anyways. You know, and you know that. I don't know the exact percentage, but there's a pretty high percentage of the Florida soil having the African Sahara dust in it. In fact, on certain computer systems, like whenever you go and look at radars and things, and if you watch the news and you'll, I know they said it a couple of times on the the news weather, or local weather station. But they'll represent a dust cloud. Say, oh, this is dry, dusty area. Or they'll just say something like that. That Saharan dust come all the way over here. You know, so that's the sidebar. But anyways, the earthquakes are calming down a little bit. With as long as they're, you know, as long as the volcanoes are erupting, it's not going to build enough pressure to become a major threat. But I do find it funny that all of a sudden now there's all these videos saying, oh, it won't create a landslide or a tsunami, which it would. But I don't know, just stepping back and watching the world work is interesting sometimes. Let's see, what else was there? It was the volcano. There was something else that I talked about a while back. That was some kind of threat thing. Oh, the solar flares. Yeah, they've been popping off like crazy. We had a AP7 solar storm a couple of days ago. Like a 2 or 3 hour duration, which that's, I may be speaking gibberish right now, but that's significant. That's it'll blow transformers and short out weak wires. In other words, transformers that are on the last leg and wiring systems that are at capacity or what's the word I'm looking for? Damn it, I can think it, I can see the word, I can't say it. Anyways, compromised wiring systems. When there's a solar storm, basically it gives a shock to the system, the electrical grid, so it causes brownouts and, you know, different things to pop. So it's, but I don't think if it did hit during the time period, it would have been over in California. So, and I really haven't been researching. Speaking of power outs, lights are going right now. Wonder if the flea market has power. Yep. But yeah, they got but the solar storms have been popping off like crazy. I think last week we had like 6 or 7 CMEs heading toward Earth. I think it was about like 15 or 20 that hit, but a lot of them were glancing. They hit like, well, they ejected, not hit. They ejected in different directions because, of course, the sun is a sphere and it can shoot them in any direction. So, but it is I don't know what the percentage is compared to, and they only really shoot off close to the equator. They don't shoot off they do shoot up and down though, but they stay close to the equator of the sun. So anyways, I'm here at the flea market. I never even got to eat my little mini things from Chick-fil-A, the one in like a little puffy little bun thing, little mini bun. So I'm gonna snack on them once I get parked up. But again, I hope you guys have a good weekend. I would say stay dry, but just go and have fun. Don't let a couple of raindrops stop you from doing what you're doing. Oh, there's some cool people out here today too. I might go say hi to them. Anyways, I'm out. Peace, love, money.